Hello everyone, quick video today. I just wanted to go over a 1-card TCG Maliss line that is both Nib proof and draw 6 cards, 4 on your turn and then 2 on your opponent's turn, with 5 of those draws being actionable immediately. This combo is based on the new OCG line. The link to the OCG line is in the description. I'm a little bit behind on the TCG, so I'm not sure if this is standard already, but basically you just make Alliedcode earlier in the combo, and then you don't declare the effect, so you don't lock your summons. So normal Dormouse, banish White Rabbit, effect to summon, and then after its specials, you're going to set GWC, Splash Mage, revive Dormouse, and then you're going to make Ransom. This is summon 5, and then you're going to search Underground. Underground, banish Mirror. Mirror effect, target Dormouse to search Hare. From this point on, you just hold an extender in your hand until you summon the Alliedcode. Dormouse effect to summon, make Cyberse Wicked. Activate Hare effect to banish Ransom. Activate Wicked 1, target Rabbit, Ransom 2. Ransom effect will then special and banish Cat, and then Wicked effect will search backup. Wicked and Hare can then make Whitebinder and then effect on summon to banish the Hare. You're going to pay 300 and then add the Hare back to your hand. Activate GWC and then banish your Whitebinder. Bring back White Rabbit, gain 1200. Whitebinder effect to summon and then draw 1. Whitebinder here will then reset GWC. Here, if you get impermed for some reason on Whitebinder, you can just leave Hare in hand. But since they should have impermed you earlier, you can do Cheshire Cat effect to banish Hare and then draw 2. That's 3 draws so far, and then now we can do Whitebinder, Cat, and White Rabbit to make Alliedcode. Don't declare the effect so we don't lock our summons, and now we've established a negate. Backup effect to special and then search Wizard, and then you can discard some useless card. Wizard effect to revive Cat, and then you can link the Wizard for Lingerubo so you have a better tribute for the Alliedcode, and then you also want it in graveyard during their turn. Link everything except for the Lingerubo for Transcode, and then Transcode effect revives Splash Mage. And then you just make Heatsoul and then draw your 4th card. You can draw immediately on their turn for your 5th draw, have 4200 life points, and then you also protect your Alliedcode from Imperm as the 6th draw as well due to the Transcode Talker. And then GWC is the best interrupt. So the ending can be whatever you want. You can make Firewall and IP. You can make a Bomber Dragon if you don't summon Alliedcode to the EMZ. You can try to U-Link them, but I generally think draw 2 is the best because this might be my OCG bias, but obviously we have Maxi, but when I think about drawing into Nib, Droll, or Impulse, then I would still rather have those than a Firewall bounce or whatever. Post-board, you can also draw into Floodgates or Solemns if you side those. But also, it probably doesn't help that much because the reason Maliss loses is not because of their combo. Usually an extremely suboptimal combo will still win because you only really need GWC with name setup. My personal opinion for why Maliss isn't the best pick for any given event is just that it's way too weak to turn skip hand traps. That was also my opinion of Maliss during our Alliance Insight format. I've also been thinking that the head-to-head against Mitsurugi was quite difficult to win. And this might be weird to hear because I've been more optimistic about Maliss during our Duelist Advanced format than other people, but that's mainly because it stopped being respected. Maliss is a deck that is very exploitable, but you still have to exploit it. If you only play 2 Maxis and 3 Fuas, and they min-deck 6 stops of those cards, the math is not checking out to stop them from making an FTK board. Cutting Lancia didn't even make sense to me because Lancia was not only good against Maliss, but also Orcust and Crystron. It was just not an inefficient card to side. And Maliss could also set up Appaloosa before playing into Izuna, and it could also force Ash Blossom before Holy Sue for similar reasons. However, I feel like the only reason to play Maliss over other choices in TCG Duad format would just be because it's one of the more resilient decks to Droll and Lockbird, which is definitely a 3 of main deck and everything. But yeah, if you were already going to attend the WCQ with Maliss, then I hope this line maybe helps a bit. Let me know if you have ways to make this better or if I made an error somewhere. But if you don't make the early Alliedcode, then you can still get a Crypter in graveyard, but then you play into Nib, and I don't really think you need Crypter also in order to win here. That's about it, and good luck to anyone attending the WCQ.